Yo, welcome back on my channel, and today we are going through some of my projects I made in the recent week. So yeah, I want to play the first project to you so you know what we are talking about. So yeah, that's enough for right now. So there's a few things I want to break down with this one. Let's start with our melody. So as you can see, we've got all our melody tracks grouped together, and yeah, I stacked multiple pads to get this really atmospheric sounding soundscape. Yeah. So I think this sound alone is really atmospheric, and it's actually a preset I found inside of Triton Extreme, and it's this VS voice pad. And I think I really love to use Triton Extreme in the last few days because it's so versatile. Another pad I took from Triton Extreme is this one. Let's play it together with the first one. Yeah, so basically this brightens it up even more, so I'm pretty happy with how atmospheric those two sound together. And then I added so this bell sound, I think also a preset I found in Triton Extreme. So man, this plugin really is a game changer for me right now. I love it so much, and yeah, let's play all this together. Yeah, so what I did with this, I just looked up at our chords and saw that the root note is this one. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, basically I just wrote down some notes that match, and yeah, basically those are all chords. So we got 3 instances playing chords together, and man, their sound is so atmospheric when played together. I love it. And then we've got this lead voice. Yeah, let's play that so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it just adds up so nice with the other elements. And what I actually did on this one is, so I'm soloing that, so you can hear what I'm doing on this one. So as you already knew, it's again a Triton Extreme preset I used for this one, actually in the section lead synths, and I really like the sound it already had without any plugins or effect plugins on it, but I decided to use some effects to brighten it up even more. So the first thing I did was using overdrive to boost the high frequencies and to make it sound a little bit more harsh, I would say. And then what's actually a pretty nice thing I do a lot on my synths is to actually use guitar amps, because I really like how they distort the sound and they make it sound so much more analog. That's what I really like about using amps on synths. And yeah, I used a preset actually from the Clean collection from Logic's amps, stock amps, and yeah, I really like the sound. It's pretty much what I wanted from the sound. And yeah, then we just got a little channel EQ to get rid of all those unnecessary low end, so that's nothing special. And we've got Valhalla room for some little bit more atmosphere. So let's just play the melody track stack again, and yeah. This alone, yeah, I think the melody is really atmospheric and yeah, lifts me up into a higher mode. And yeah, then I thought it would be really nice to have a sub bass in that, so I added once again Triton Extreme preset. Under the bass section I found this really cool sub bass preset, and yeah, just laid down a simple pattern, and it sounds like this. It adds up so much more energy, so that's exactly what I wanted. And yeah, what I actually did on the processing of the melody bus was applying an compressor actually, and I routed it to, or I used the kick as input to make the melody duck every time the kick hits. So if we play it together with the kick, you know exactly what I mean by that. Let's look again at our compression, and right here you can see every time the kick is playing, the signal of the melody ducks down for a little bit. And yeah, I made sure to use a pretty fast attack and release time to keep it subtle and to not overdo the effect, but I think we nailed it pretty nicely with that. And yeah, the reason for that is that the kick gets so much more air for itself to push through the mix, I would say. And yeah, that's the method I use a lot. And yeah, the same applies to this sub bass. It's actually uses the kick input as well. And yeah, just the same as on the melody bus. We use a fast attack and release time, so we are basically the same as on the melody bus. So now let's take a look at our drum section. I'll play everything together for you. So as you can hear, the drum section is really powerful, and this is achieved through multiple snares I layered. The first one is sounding like this. Yeah, so I wanted to get a really atmospheric snare sound, so I'm using reverb again on this one to get this roomy and more realistic sounding snare sound. And then I layered this with another snare sound. This one is dry. I tried it with a reverb on it, but I decided to not use it because we already had enough reverb from the first snare. And yeah, together they are hitting pretty good, but then I thought maybe another snare wouldn't be that bad. And yeah, so I added this snare. And now we really got the big snare hit we wanted. And yeah, besides that, I just used this simple hi-hat with some rolls here and there, but yeah, it really gives the drums its movement and adds up pretty nicely with the snare. And yeah, I layered the first hi-hat with another, because here I forgot to say, I also applied a reverb. Yeah, it really adds up to the atmospheric energy we've created with our melody. And yeah, so then the kick comes in and yeah, completes the groove for me. And yeah, that's really nice. And for transitioning reasons, I also added a little crash sound. And yeah, what can I say about this? I like to use I really like to use multiple crash hits. So normally you just write down one note of this, but in my case I like to use multiple of this to get a really big sounding sound. And yeah, so maybe you can already hear it, but I'm using Valhalla Supermassive on this, so a pretty big and bright reverb. I just made sure to turn down the low end a little bit to not make any new low end, because we don't want to get new low end on our drum section. And yeah, before that I used vocal doubler. This actually I played with and without, so you can notice the difference. That's without it, and as you can hear, it's not really bright in the stereo field, so it's not that's not what I wanted. So I applied the vocal doubler and listen at the difference. Yeah, it instantly sounds so much brighter and makes more of an impact, I would say. And yeah, to finish it up, I just used OTT, and this just pushes up the the high end a little bit more. And yeah, I just made sure to don't push the depth up too much, because sometimes you overdo that and then your sounds will sound a little bit too harsh. So I wanted to prevent that, and that's the drum section, I would say. And then, as you heard from the preview, I used a vocal sample on this one. Let's play that. Yeah.
This horizon dissolves.
Yeah. So I found this vocal on KH Insider. I will link that maybe in the description for you, because so basically it's a big library of video game music, and I found this track and I thought it would fit our project really nice, and I didn't even have to use some kind of pitch correction to make it fit our the pitch of our beat, because it already was in the right key. And man, that was so lucky. That the key was already right. So I'm playing it with the intro. Yeah, so it's sounding really, really nice to get together with the intro part right here. I bounced those two pad sounds together into one audio unit, and then I applied Portal on it to make it sound a little bit different. Yeah, that's just a preset. Return to the source. I think it sounds really nice and atmospheric, and leads up to the drop. And what I actually did with automation is just a little simple high cut automation to let it fade in. Yes, as you can hear. Yeah, as you can see, the high end brightens up as the track progresses, so that's pretty nice. And now I just want to take a look at another snare I used. That's this one. I wanted to switch up the track, because it gets boring when we play it like that for 3 minutes straight. So I decided to copy down the snare pattern and added a few hits here and there. I'll play it without the effects, and then after it with the effects, so you can see what I did on this. So it's not sounding bad at all, but it's just a little generic, and I wanted it to be more special. So I decided to apply a Portal preset on it. I just clicked through all of these and found this Flame Boy preset, and yeah, let's play it with it applied. And so you can see what I mean by that. Yeah, I think it's sounding so cool because it brings another alternative to the sound of the normal snare. And yeah, to brighten it up a little bit, I used OTT again. And right here, as you can see, I turned down the depth knob to, not overdo the effect. And yeah, I think that's pretty nice. And let's play it with the melody. But here we also got a little automation set up. Another high cut automation. Yeah, to just make it more different. And yeah, what I actually recognized on this track was that the vary speed knob right here is pretty useful. So right now we've got it on plus 10%, but you basically get multiple versions of the same track by just turning up and down this knob. So now we've got it by to minus 10%, and now let's take a listen to the track. So yeah, as you heard, man, I think it sounds good as well. So yeah, I'm like to play around with that. So the original speed was at 0, as you already know, but that's how I got it originally. But yeah, after playing around with this vary speed knob, you can create pretty much a different track without doing anything new. So that's a pretty nice thing. I like to do a lot on my recent projects, but I like to keep it at plus 10% because I like the more upwards kind of tone. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I have to say for this project. So let's get right into the next one. Now we are back into our next project, and yeah, let's take a listen to what we've got right here. Yeah, so that's a beat I made a few days ago, and man, I want to talk about the melody first because that's something I like to do. So this is the melody without any effects. So what we have right here is some simple chords I laid down with some top melody in the higher frequency range, and yeah, what we've got right here. Just little added notes with some other instruments, but yeah, here a little kind of arpeggiated melody. Man, and I think it really adds up so much energy. And right here we've got our sub bass. Yeah, just to introduce the melody for once before the drop finally comes right here after 8 bars. And yeah, so that's the melody I originally had. But then I thought, man, the melody is fine, but it sounds a little bit boring. So I thought the original melody was fine, but it was a little bit boring when played through all the time. So I decided to use Portal, and yeah, right here we've got the skimming preset, and I just had to turn down, I think it was the speed or stretch knob a little bit to make it fit to our BPM, so it's not sounding asynchrone. Yeah, or so to make it fit to the project speed. And yeah, with the effect applied, we've get this really futuristic sounding melody. And then, yeah, it gets right into the drop, and for this drop I didn't really do much about it. I just decided to use a classic clap, I would say, just a pattern you already know from literally every trap beat on planet Earth. And yeah, then I decided to use just a hi-hat with some rolls to switch it up from time to time. Man, but I really have to admit, this the bounce is what really gives the track its flair. And then we've got the accent snare right here. I'll play it again for you because you just need to hear it better. Yeah, adds up so much more energy. I really liked it. And then we've got classic open hi-hat, just to keep it moving. Yeah, you already know how it goes. And then we've got another open hi-hat. Yeah, it's kind of a call and response interaction between them, and I really like it. So let's play this perk I found in one of my drum kits, and I really like the sound because it sounds so goofy at hearing it first, but when you really think about it, it's such an atmospheric sound, and I like to use it. I like to use it for this one. And yeah, then to glue it all together, I used a classic 808. Simple pattern as well, nothing special right here. But yeah, it really helps to make the beat moving more. And yeah, together with the melody, it sounds atmospheric and hard hitting at the same time. So that's exactly what I like to do with most of my beats. Yeah, and then for the mastering channel, we've added just our standard clip to make it even more distorted, to get the bass moving. And yeah, I like to do 25% of soft clip saturation, and the oversampling mode is set to 4 times 4. I think that's enough for most of the times. And then I like to make the signal clip at -4 dB. So that's the settings I like to use a lot. And yeah, just as we mentioned earlier, I like to try out what happens if we speed the thing up a little bit. Yeah, it's sounding good, but I think the slower thing was better. So let's try it on -10%. Yeah, this definitely hits better, I think. And yeah, but I think the 0 vary speed setting was still the best. So I think I'm letting it be. So yeah, one could argue that there could be a little bit more percussion sounds or melody sounds, but I think that's exactly what this beat makes special. It's so slow and atmospheric, so yeah, it leaves a lot of space for an artist to perform over. So if you know any artist who could use this beat good, or could get a good verse on this, yeah, just let me know in the comments. And I think that's actually it for the video today. I hope you enjoyed it today. Yeah, it really was the first time I tried to freestyle my commentary. So let me know what you think in the comments, and if you liked what you saw and maybe you liked what you heard, yeah, just leave a like, comment, and yeah, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I think I'll see you next time.